The financial system as we know it is already obsolete. It just doesn't quite know it yet. A quiet demolition is underway, and the two forces behind it are technologies we've talked about for years, but never like this. Artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency aren't on separate tracks anymore. They're on a collision course. And that impact isn't some far off hypothetical event, it's happening right now, creating a financial revolution that will be automated, intelligent, and for many, completely unrecognizable. For years, the stories of AI and crypto ran on parallel paths. AI was about digital brains, neural networks that could learn, create, and reason. Crypto was about digital money, decentralized ledgers that promised a world without financial middlemen. They were both powerful, disruptive ideas, but they were mostly in their own lanes. That era is over. What we're seeing in 2025 isn't just an intersection, it's a fundamental fusion. AI and crypto are crashing together, and something entirely new is being built from the pieces. This isn't just about using AI to make slightly better crypto trading bots. We're talking about a complete paradigm shift, a world where AI agents become autonomous economic players, where crypto tokens represent ownership over intelligence itself, and where the very infrastructure of our financial system learns and governs itself without a human in the loop. This is the next money revolution. So let's break down this monumental collision. First, we'll explore how AI has already become the invisible hand guiding the chaotic world of crypto trading, turning it from a human driven casino into an algorithmic battlefield. Then we'll go deeper into the strange and fascinating world of AI powered cryptocurrencies, projects that aren't just using AI but are trying to build decentralized global brains. Finally, we'll look at the ultimate endgame, blockchains that aren't just secured by code but are actively managed by AI, and what this radical future means for the global economy, for regulators, and for your money. Section 1, the AI co-pilot for a 24/7 financial storm. To get the scale of this revolution, you first have to understand the problem AI was born to solve in crypto, human limitation. The crypto market is a financial anomaly. It never sleeps. It runs 24/7 across thousands of assets, all subject to gut-wrenching volatility. For a person, it's a state of unwinnable information overload. You're not just tracking price, you're trying to decode on chain data, social media sentiment, and global news all at once. It's an impossible task. For years, the solution was the simple trading bot. These were basic if this then that programs. If a price drops 5%, sell. They were better than manual clicking, but they were fundamentally dumb. They couldn't adapt, were easily fooled by weird market conditions, and had zero context. A flash crash could wipe them out in minutes because they were just following a script. Now enter the AI trader. The difference between a simple bot and a modern AI trading agent is like the difference between a calculator and a mathematician. One follows instructions, the other learns and reasons. Today's AI systems aren't just executing trades. They are running a symphony of data analysis, prediction, and risk management at a speed no human can match. So, what are these AI agents actually doing? First, real time data analysis. These systems process millions of data points every second. They take in live price feeds, trading volumes, and order book data from every major exchange. But they go further, using natural language processing to scan news, regulatory filings, and the fire hose of social media to gauge market sentiment. Is a prominent developer expressing doubts on X? Is a new regulation being discussed in a Telegram channel? The AI sees it, quantifies its impact, and factors it in before a human has even finished the headline. Second, predictive analytics. This is where machine learning shines. By analyzing mountains of historical data, these models learn to spot subtle patterns that are invisible to the human eye. They don't just see a price going up, they see the complex interplay of on chain metrics, derivatives data, and social media chatter that preceded similar moves in the past. This isn't a crystal ball, it's sophisticated pattern recognition at massive scale, all to find a statistical edge. Third, there's automated execution, which removes emotion. Two of the biggest enemies for any trader are fear and greed. Humans panic sell at the bottom and FOMO buy at the top. An AI has no emotions. It operates with cold mathematical discipline 24/7 without fatigue. When its models spot an opportunity, it acts instantly. No hesitation, no second guessing. And finally, a crucial capability: AI powered risk management. The same intelligence used to find opportunities is also used to avoid disasters. These systems constantly scan for anomalies. A sudden suspicious spike in volume for a small token, the AI can flag it as a potential pump and dump. Unusual transaction patterns in a new DeFi protocol, the AI can detect signs of an exploit and send an alert. In a world full of scams, AI is increasingly a shield, not just a sword. This tech isn't just for Wall Street hedge funds anymore. A whole ecosystem of platforms has emerged, bringing these tools to everyday investors. Services like 3 Commas, Bitsgap, and Krill.io offer retail users access to AI-assisted strategy builders. Exchanges are even integrating AI directly. Qcoin, for instance, has an AI assistant named Kia that gives users real-time analytics. This shows that AI isn't just an add-on, it's becoming a core feature of the crypto financial stack. But all this power comes with a price. Believing AI is a magic bullet for crypto is a dangerous illusion. The same things that make these algorithms so potent also introduce a new and complex set of risks. First, remember the iron law of crypto: volatility is king. The market is notoriously unpredictable, driven by hype and sudden black swan events. Even the most advanced AI can't predict a surprise regulatory crackdown or a major exchange hack. An AI provides a statistical edge, not a flawless prediction. An algorithm trained on a bull market might be totally unprepared for the panic of a bear market collapse. This leads to a sneaky technical risk in machine learning: overfitting. Imagine an AI trained so perfectly on historical data that it's memorized every past quirk and fluctuation. It's like a student who memorized old exams but never learned the subject. When faced with a new market environment, it can fail spectacularly because it's optimized for a past that no longer exists. The very architecture of these systems creates new security risks. Most AI agents connect to your exchange accounts through APIs. This is a centralized point of failure. If that API key is compromised, a hacker could use your own AI to drain your account. If the exchange's API goes down during a critical moment, your AI is flying blind. And looming over all of this is regulation. Governments are no longer just watching crypto, they are actively intervening. The European Union's Comprehensive Markets and Crypto Assets (MiCA) regulation, which became fully operational in late 2024, has already set a global precedent for licensing and oversight. In the United States, the passage of bills like the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, FIT21, in the House suggests a more cohesive federal framework is on the way. Rules can change overnight, and an AI has no way to price in that kind of political risk. If using AI for trading is like putting a supercharged engine in a regular car, this next phase is about designing a whole new vehicle. We're moving from using AI on the blockchain to building cryptocurrencies out of AI. This is where things get really transformative, giving rise to a new asset class: AI crypto coins. These aren't just tokens for speculation. They are the native currencies of decentralized networks designed to produce, share, and consume machine intelligence. In these ecosystems, the token isn't just money. It's the fuel for computation, the right to access data, and the way to govern a shared AI brain. Let's look at some pioneering projects defining this space. Think of Bittensor and its token, Teo. Bittensor isn't building one AI model, it's creating a global peer-to-peer network where thousands of AI models compete and collaborate. Imagine a vast decentralized brain where people all over the world contribute their machine learning models. The network constantly evaluates these models, rewarding the ones providing the most valuable intelligence with TAO tokens. A model that's good at forecasting markets can earn TAO, just like a model that excels at generating images. Bittensor aims to create a market for intelligence that exists outside the control of any single corporation. Then there's Fetch.ai, powered by the FET token, which is now part of the Artificial Superintelligence Alliance. Fetch.ai's vision is to populate the digital world with millions of autonomous economic agents. These are sophisticated software programs that live on the blockchain and perform economic tasks for you. Imagine an agent that constantly scours DeFi protocols to find the best possible yield for your stablecoins, or an agent that negotiates the sale of your personal data directly with a company, ensuring you get paid without a middleman. Another critical piece of the puzzle is computational power. Modern AI is incredibly power hungry. Projects like Render Network, with its RNDR token, are trying to decentralize this. Render creates a marketplace where people can render rent out their spare GPU capacity. An AI developer needing to train a model can tap into this global network of GPUs, paying for it with RNDR tokens. This lowers the cost and creates a more resilient infrastructure. The applications even extend to on-chain intelligence. Take Arkham Intelligence and its ARKM token. Arkham uses AI to de-anonymize the blockchain, linking wallet addresses to real-world entities. Its platform can track the flow of funds from hackers and identify the portfolios of major investors. This is a double-edged sword. It brings transparency and security, but also challenges the privacy principles that were foundational to crypto. These projects are the building blocks of a new, decentralized AI economy. They are creating marketplaces where AI models and services can be bought and sold on-chain, and enabling a future where autonomous agents manage our digital lives. So far, we've seen AI used to trade on blockchains and blockchains built to power AI, but the most radical idea is the final step. What happens when the blockchain itself is run by an AI? This might sound like science fiction, but it's the next frontier developers are tackling. We are seeing the emergence of projects with the ambition to build layer 1 blockchains, the foundational layer of the crypto ecosystem, that are actively managed, optimized, and even governed by artificial intelligence. For example, consider the ambitions of projects in the AI layer 1 space. The goal is to create a blockchain built and managed by AI. This is a fundamental departure from blockchains like Bitcoin or Ethereum, where rules are set by human developers and change through slow, often contentious processes. An AI could potentially manage these parameters dynamically. What would this actually look like? First, AI optimized consensus. An AI could constantly analyze network performance, latency, and security threats, adjusting consensus parameters in real time to ensure maximum efficiency and stability. If network congestion spikes, the AI could dynamically alter block processing rules to increase throughput. Second, AI-driven governance. Blockchain governance is notoriously difficult. An AI-managed blockchain could automate this. The AI could analyze network data, identify areas for improvement, and autonomously propose and even implement protocol upgrades, creating a truly self-governing system. Finally, this leads to the idea of a self-healing network. An AI with a god's eye view of the entire blockchain could be trained to detect bugs, vulnerabilities, or active attacks in real time and autonomously deploy a patch or isolate malicious actors without human intervention. While no fully autonomous AI-managed blockchain is in wide production yet, the concept is attracting significant investor confidence. Projects exploring these concepts are demonstrating the strong belief in the potential of an AI-native blockchain. The philosophical implications are staggering. We're talking about a financial system that could operate, evolve, and defend itself outside of direct human control. It raises profound questions about accountability and control when our economic infrastructure becomes a black box. This revolution is happening in real time, and understanding it is the first step to navigating it. If you're finding this breakdown valuable and want to stay ahead of the tech shifts reshaping our world, consider subscribing and hitting that bell icon. We're focused on explaining these complex topics without the hype. And now I want to hear from you. Which of these AI crypto intersections do you find most fascinating or most terrifying? The autonomous AI agents, the decentralized global brain, or the AI managed blockchain? Let me know in the comments below. Where technology goes, money inevitably follows. The collision of AI and crypto is attracting a tidal wave of capital. In 2025, this convergence is one of the hottest sectors in global finance, with billions in venture capital pouring into AI crypto startups. This isn't just hype. Analysts project that the synergy between AI and crypto could add trillions to the global economy by 2030. That staggering figure is why major financial institutions and governments can no longer afford to ignore it. But this flood of capital is also attracting intense scrutiny from regulators. The era of the crypto Wild West is over. A more complex regulatory environment is taking shape. The European Union has taken a decisive lead. Its markets in crypto assets, MiCA regulation, which is now largely in effect, establishes a comprehensive, block-wide framework for everything from stablecoins to crypto exchanges. For AI-driven crypto firms, this means clear licensing requirements and stringent standards for consumer protection. The EU AI Act also designates many AI tools used in finance as high risk, requiring strict governance and transparency. This provides legal certainty, but also creates significant compliance hurdles. The United States has been slower and more fragmented in its approach. The regulatory landscape has been a tug of war between agencies like the SEC and the CFTC. However, there are clear signs of movement. The passage of bills like the Financial Innovation and Technology for the 21st Century Act, Fight 21 in the House of Representatives suggests the US is actively working towards a more cohesive federal framework. Regulators are walking a tightrope. They want to foster innovation while protecting consumers, ensuring financial stability, and preventing illicit activities. The outcome of this balancing act will be one of the most critical factors shaping the future of the AI crypto revolution. The collision of artificial intelligence and cryptocurrency isn't a passing trend. It's a fundamental shift in how value will be created, exchanged, and governed. We've journeyed from trading floors dominated by AI algorithms to the heart of this new world, the birth of decentralized AI economies where intelligence is a liquid, tradable asset. We've seen projects building global brains, unleashing autonomous agents, and even constructing blockchains that can think for themselves. This is more than a tech story. It's a paradigm shift for finance and society. The convergence promises to make our financial systems more intelligent and efficient, but it also brings both extraordinary opportunity and unprecedented risk. The worlds of AI and crypto are fusing into a single powerful force, creating not just the next money revolution, but a new form of economic life. A world where autonomous agents transact on self-governing networks and where the most valuable resource is no longer capital, but intelligence. The questions we face are no longer just about finance. They're about control, ethics, and our responsibility in building a truly intelligent economy. The revolution will not be televised, it will be tokenized, decentralized, and automated.